Cheers, yo.
Yes.
Welcome
This
back.
might taste like shit though.
Huh?
There's a little bit of fruit juice in here for some reason. It's like
You threw some
it's
fruit juice in
bubbly
there?
and fruit juice. I don't think the fruit juice is gonna do anything.
Oh, it's not bad. Not bad. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. As long as I don't taste the tequila.
I don't taste it at all. So
All right, yo.
still working on that intro, huh?
Yeah, still working
Still
on
working
that
on that
intro,
intro.
I still haven't found the, like,
All right, just throw in some special effects, you know, the
quick
screen
segue,
wipes and all that
you know,
shit.
but, fuck, I really do gotta work on that. I gotta put some time into that. Every time I'm, like, thinking about, like, oh, how should I start this? I just go draw a fucking blank.
I feel like you're kind of gonna need it, unless you're just gonna.
Yo, I just want to have like a simple, like, the way I see this going is like, you know, we kind of like chat for a bit, get comfortable, and then throw in an intro to signify that we're starting.
Got it. So for now, since you don't have that, it would just be some kind of logo animation, then right into the talking.
I don't even think I'm gonna do a logo animation, to be honest.
Your vision.
I mean, I would, but like I'm not even good at that. Like I'd have to get someone to do it,
Oh, got it.
and not in the budget right now.
However you're gonna start is up to you.
But we do launch this week, so that's fun.
Oh, you're ready to throw up, eh? Like,
Yeah, we're
damn,
gonna. I mean, this week is because I'm planning to launch Christmas Day, Thursday.
damn, okay. Damn.
We'll finally find out if we're losers or not.
All right. We're not polished enough yet. I hope nobody I know sees it.
Yo, I'm not really telling anyone until like it kind of just shows up on their feed and they'll be like, yo, are you doing this? I'll be like, yeah.
Nah, it's not me. The fuck?
Because like, yo, none of my crowd is really into that stuff. Only like maybe like one or two guys like watch anime.
That's the thing, and I feel like it's the same thing for me. Like it would pop up by accident just from like a peripheral thing. Cause like one of my buddies, like remember I told you when I had that like thing that I wanted to do in Thailand and stuff, like it popped up on his thing, and he's like, "Yo, is this you?" Because all I have is just the page created and just one video.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, "Yo, is this you?" Because like, and I was just like,
Yo, because the thing is, your mutuals, if you have like your any sort of like things that relate to your personal stuff, it'll
Yeah.
show up to your friends.
yeah. And then I was
You
like,
know?
"Yeah,
you
motherfucker,
can't help
actually."
it. Like that's the same thing that happened with like Ajahn.
Yeah. I just showed up for one of you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah. But
Anyways,
this is crazy. We're getting more serious now. There's an agenda here and everything. It's
I
more
mean, no,
serious.
this is my workbook, bro. I use this for everything.
I think I saw a sketch in there just now.
It's my. Like originally, it started off as like a doodle.
Yeah.
You know, and then I was just like, all right, let's actually do some work with this.
Yeah,
then,
after
like-
bear doodles.
And then it became like
Work.
doodles and work. It
Yeah.
was like it's my to-do list. I like my to-do list. I like to be analog, just so I can like cross it off. and it feels good.
Yeah. No, I agree. Written
So yeah,
notes.
that's why I did that. But anyways, everybody, welcome back to another episode of NVP. This is the podcast where we talk about anything, honestly, entertainment related when it comes to anime, TV shows, movies, games, things and such. I'm your host, Dana. This is our co-host, Anishan. Welcome back. And to start things off, yo, have you ever watched or have you heard of Hitman Reborn? You never heard of Hitman Reborn?
This is like Hitman the video game, or
No. It's a anime
an
and
anime?
manga. Fire manga.
another one for the? I should have a notepad just to take down all the animes that you like bring up with me. So
Like it's Katakyo Hitman Reborn. It's like it's an old manga. It's from like 10 years ago. They did an anime. I never watched the anime, but I read the whole manga, and it was fire. And like I didn't watch the anime because it was one of those things we talked about it before, where like anime doesn't really finish the story.
yeah.
Right? They got pretty far, but they never finished the whole thing. So I was just like, yo, I'm just gonna read it. Right?
Got it.
But the reason I'm mentioning it is apparently they're doing like a sequel or like a remake, some sort of like news announcement was made. I don't know the full details of it yet, but you know, if it's coming back, it's gonna be huge.
So I did start doing this thing where I actually started a note thing on my phone where I just write down animes to watch. So now I'm gonna punch it in right now.
Trust me, I think you'll like it. Just the basic premise of the show, it's like obviously it's like a shonen battle,
Yeah.
Anime, like the typical one, but the story is like Italian mafias and power rings and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So like there's different mafias, and like those mafias have like special rings that like grant their like mafia members powers and stuff like that.
Oh,
They're
okay,
like
got it.
guardians and everything. So like there's one, the main character is the successor to like the strongest mafia family ever. And he's like a Japanese kid, and he's being trained by like a baby hitman.
Got it. All right. So Hitman Reborn, huh?
Yeah, because it's basically they say Hitman Reborn is because his mentor and trainer is a baby that's a hitman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's all. I mean,
It's actually so good.
Is it
And
good?
the fact that I just read it and I never watched it, and then I still consider it to be like one of the best ones. Like animated, if they do it right, it would be sick.
So there's only 3 other things on this, and let me like list them off to you. And you tell me if you heard of any of these. Nichijo or Nichiju?
Which?
Nichiju? Have you heard of it?
Ichiju? No, I haven't heard of Ichiju.
All right. Second one's Fooly Cooly. I don't know if you're.
Fooly Cooly, I've heard of. I haven't watched it.
I haven't
though.
watched that. Okay. And the last one's Higurashi When They Cry.
Damn, what are these animes?
Yo,
bro?
I don't know. They pop up on my feed, and I'm like, they'll like talk about it for like a couple seconds, and I'm like, all right, like if they can capture my attention those couple seconds they're talking about
Fooly
it.
Cooly is probably the only one I heard of. I haven't heard of the other two.
All right. Well, if I ever get around to watching these things, I'll let you know.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of One Piece, still nothing, eh? Bro, they're going on hiatus again. All right. The last episode is actually today. And then it's technically their season 1 just finished, because it's been every week for like 30 years or 25 years.
So all I can say is the same thing I've been saying for the last 2 years. I will give it my best shot.
Bro, the thing is you finally have time now to catch up, because there's going to be no episodes for like the next like 4 months.
I know I really have to do this, but on top of like all these other things that because it's slowly shifted into, not slowly, like it's been happening for a long time, but like shifting into these short but sweet animes, and even the other one that you mentioned is one of those short but sweet ones too.
Yeah,
right?
25 episodes.
Yeah,
Summertime
so,
Render?
Yeah. So I'm gonna write that down. So, I know you told me that, but I didn't write
Summertime
it.
Rendering, I especially because it fits your niche of like short and sweet. I think it'll be like I think you would really love that anime, because it's also like, I don't want to give anything away, but the basic premise is kind of like Edge of Tomorrow. Have you watched that movie with Tom Cruise?
I know what it is. I
Where
haven't
he's
watched
like time
it. Yeah.
It's that concept.
It's that one. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'll probably get around to finishing these things before I get around to One Piece stuff.
Fine, but like I'm always gonna bother you about One Piece.
Yeah, I
bro.
know. I mean,
I'm always gonna bother you about One Piece, because One Piece is like is just getting more and more peak.
I have to give it a fair I have to give it a fair
Like
amount of time.
I've never like, usually like when things are coming near its end, like yeah, there's the climactic end, but like by that point, a lot of times it's like, yo, I'm ready for the show to end, because you're just like, I've watched
you've
so
given
much.
you've given it your fair amount of time. You're
but
committed.
like
all that
this is
stuff,
the first time where I'm just like, yo, I need more.
You want more?
Because the final, like, he's actually living up to his word when he say, yo, the final bits is gonna be the best that I put out. Because like now it's just all peak, bro. Like,
All right.
because we got so much, like, we still didn't get enough information, but we still got so much information that just fills in so much of like what happened in the earlier parts of the show, of like Kuma and everything like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a big like backfill of story.
Bartholomew Kuma, like that?
Yeah.
Oh, like one of the whatever you call those.
One
guys.
of the emperors.
Pirate emperors. Yeah.
Bro, like we finally see what was, because like he was always such an ambiguous character.
Yeah. I was always just
Like I was
'cause
like, yo, what is this guy doing? Is he a bad guy? Is he a good guy? Like
That's
what's
what I
up
didn't
with
understand.
him,
What,
right?
what do they keep calling you, a pacifista or something? Like,
Yeah,
he's a robot.
pacifista,
Yeah.
like all that stuff is now explained. I know
Okay.
everything now.
Okay, all right. I think I need to. I need to watch it just to like, catch up on the lore and everything like that. Because
Yeah,
like there's so
like-
many unanswered questions for me too from just what I'm in like episode 600s, like somewhere in there. Right?
Yeah,
But-
and the thing is, like, bro, all those I other than the final saga, all the other arcs were always about like introducing new characters and just bringing in a new world.
Yeah.
To like bring in more lore and stuff like that. This last bit though is just like, oh, this is critical to story. You know what I mean?
okay.
Where it's critical to like what needs to happen. Everything else has Like I feel like the entirety of One Piece has been, oh, let me just build a world and all these characters that you can grow in love with.
I feel like
and then the real story is now.
I feel like you could have done that without 900 or 1,000 episodes because you're telling me like
the thing is that's just because of the pacing of the show, right? Because like you look at other shows that have maybe just as many episodes, they do condense it, which is why they're doing the remake, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure like the remake will probably be like a third of whatever the thing is, and it's still gonna have everything.
And that's great for people that are, I guess, newly getting into it. I don't think I'd be able to do like.
I'm definitely not, because like I'm.
You're already in it, right?
We grew up with the OG.
Yeah.
Why do I need to watch it?
I feel like I'd be doing that show a disservice.
Like I'll do it when I'm 60. You know what I mean? When it's
if you want to just watch it again,
just to go through it. I'm like, yo, let
yeah.
me watch it when I'm old. Like, let me, like, I don't remember any of this anymore.
If I'm rewatching it, yeah, for sure. But for this, I'm gonna have to sit through the thousands.
It's definitely not for us, because like, yo, there's a whole new wave of kids to get into it. It's been almost 30 years.
Exactly, yeah. And there are a bunch of kids getting into it, right? So, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, as well, yo, you were right. I think I'm gonna have to give My Hero another shot, man.
I told you.
After we talk about it, goddamn algorithm, man. It caught up with me.
They showed you clips of the last season,
right? And I was just like, yo, this is actually some serious shit.
It got hectic, bro.
Yeah, it got good.
They just finished it too.
I heard, yeah. So I think that's why I kept on getting all these things thrown my way. It's like, oh, it's the last episode. Whatnot.
Yeah. I heard they're gonna do like a special, where like, you know how they do like an extra epilogue in the manga. I think they're gonna animate that or something like that.
Yeah, the only reason I was even considering giving it another chance is only because you told me after the spot I'm at is when it picks up anyway. So it's not like I'm well before that, right? So I'm just like, okay,
because you're not far out. I think
I'm at where they're like, barricaded in the classroom because people are trying to kill them and stuff, or the bad guys are trying to kill them. So they stuck them in that cottage or whatever, and they're just
kind of doing all that. That's a while back then. Were you third or fourth season?
Probably fourth. I don't.
Okay, if you're there is going to be one season that's weak.
Okay. Yeah.
But then the other two are good. Right? Because there is one season. I honestly think it might be the season before the final season, where it's just like, yo, you could have. You
didn't need this.
You didn't need this. You didn't need to draw it out like this.
Okay. But all that to say, like, I was impressed. Well, not impressed, but
I was
a little bit captivated. I was it sparked my interest. It got my
final
interest.
Season, no, they came out the gate swinging. Yeah. They're like, no, this is whatever is left. They're gonna do the utmost.
Okay, so yeah, I might actually watch it.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Damn, man. See, I just need it, bro. Just give me a year in a hyperbolic time chamber, and I'll get through all the animes.
Yeah. Have you watched any movies lately?
Like anime movies or like real movies?
Just anything.
Damn, what did I watch recently? No, didn't watch shit.
No.
Why, is this something I should be watching?
I mean, have you watched Sinners?
No, I still haven't seen that. That's the Michael B. Jordan movie, right?
That is, I mean, in my opinion, the movie of the year.
Okay, yeah. I feel like we talked about this before too.
We did.
Like,
I
haven't seen that.
I know I've mentioned it before. I don't know, on the pod or just
us talking.
Passing.
I feel like it was just us talking, but no, I haven't seen that yet either. Bro, honestly, I don't know where all the time goes, bro. I mean, and I feel like I just like, when I could be watching something new, I just go back to like.
You do reruns, right?
I do reruns of my comfort shows.
I'm kind of the same way, where it's like I like to watch something comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like I know what I'm expecting. Also, like, I like reruns because there's watching something for the first time, and then there's rewatching it when you know all like the character motivations, and you start to like see. Like, if it's acted really well, you're like, oh, now I understand why they moved this way or did this certain thing, or like, you know what I mean? And I like to see that.
Got it. So what I'm doing on my phone is I'm actually just looking through Netflix to see what I did watch. So I watched Frankenstein. Like,
it was honestly decent.
I liked it. I always like all the movies that Guillermo del Toro.
I am a huge Guillermo del Toro fan.
I like the way he humanizes all these characters and stuff like that, right? So
his humanization, and also the fact that like he does a lot of his monster creation.
Always good.
Top tier.
Always good.
And he uses practical effects.
That's the other thing I like about him too. He doesn't want to do CGI. It's always like realistic.
Like that entire set piece of like creating the monster was crazy.
It was amazing, right?
It was crazy with the turbines and everything.
Yeah. So I was like, this was a great way to bring an old story like Frankenstein into like the modern world and like.
Yeah, and like I heard the original Frankenstein was supposed to be Andrew Garfield
As Frankenstein?
as Frankenstein,
I'm
which
glad
would have been like.
I wouldn't know.
I mean, honestly, the guy that took over was pretty good.
I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was.
But
good.
like, I'm also just a huge Andrew Garfield fan, and I think he killed it.
You thought he could kill it as Frank? I don't think.
I think he's a phenomenal actor. I like give him a role and he'll do his utmost.
I think he's a good actor. Yeah, I didn't take that away from him, but I just feel like he wouldn't be able to capture like the depth of Frank.
He can do anger.
He can do anger for sure. He can do heartbreak for sure too.
He
all
can
that
do
stuff.
heartbreak. He can do anger, which is like the two craziest emotions that the monster has.
But I don't think he can do the because this monster really sold beyond the fact that like you know he couldn't figure out what his like he lives forever, right? So he's just like, yo, like I'm tired of this, like that sorrow of knowing that, right? Like this actor brought that to life for me.
Yeah,
like, I understood the predicament. I was just like,
he did a good job. Plus, he also has like the height for it and everything.
Yeah,
he's a tall ass.
I had no idea how tall this guy is. I just thought that was just movie
he's
magic.
The guy from Euphoria.
I'm not even.
You know,
I never watched.
I mean, don't. It's
don't. I wasn't gonna anyway.
I've seen it, but it's like a Degrassi on narcotics. Like,
those shows aren't for me, man. Like what was it? Like all those teenager shows that they have there, where they get into like dark material, but it's not really that serious.
It's a teenager show masquerading as like a rated R flick.
Yeah, that stuff like that. Like, what was it 13 Reasons Why or whatever like that?
13 Reasons Why.
I was just like, what is this?
I watched that too, and I so surprised how long they carried that show. Like,
that was my biggest thing. I was like, that first season, I was like, the story is done, and you didn't need to drag it on this long either.
Yeah, they just basically made every season like a mental health issue. Or like,
and that's what I mean. Like, I was like, this is trash.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I was like, whatever, man. Like, I know which audience they're trying to milk for these things, and
fuck, what else was I? There was something else. Okay, so you didn't. I know I mentioned Summertime Rendering to you. You weren't able to.
So I'll tell you what I was trying to watch here. Oh no, these are real movies. Never mind. You're probably gonna be like cheesed about this. Kill Bill. I've never seen that before, so I started. You never watched Kill Bill?
Yo, I like Quentin Tarantino, but I don't also get the huge fuss about him.
Exactly what I was gonna say, because like he always does like these like it's almost like a Western kind of filming.
He does good stuff. Like of Quentin Tarantino, there's two movies that I really like.
Which ones are those?
Like, which is Inglourious Bastards. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was
and Django Unchained. Django Unchained was sick.
Django, yeah. You know what? Like,
Django was done really well, but like I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I was like,
whatever, right? Inglourious Bastards, I could watch over and over again.
Inglourious Bastards, Christopher Waltz, and like the tension.
The
tension that guy brings in a single, like, because I watched that in the theaters, and it was just like, like the simple talking. Like it was palpable, I felt it. Like he brings tension to a scene.
And every one of like the one at the bar and stuff.
The bar, the very first scene where the freaking Jews are hiding in the cellar, and he's just like he knows they're there, but he's just playing with them.
He built it, and then even the scene where she's growing up, the girl that runs away, and then she's in the coffee shop or whatever, and he walks. Even that scene, I was like,
Inglourious Bastards, I like he really grabbed that. But like other than that, like. I think like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was like so boring. It was like the movie was long, and it was like, you could have the entire premise of the show was like an alternate reality to what really happened with the Manson family and stuff like that. And I'm just like, the payoff wasn't that great for however long you built up the movie, and then you did a payoff of doing an alternate version where Marilyn Manson who is that girl that got killed by the Mansons family?
Yeah, my history's or remembering history is terrible. Anyways,
either way, but like I was just like, like all this was just a big build up for like a cool scene, but I didn't need to watch a whole movie on this. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he's hit and miss with me. Like where like I couldn't say the same thing about Guillermo del Toro. Like I like all of his movies. Like there's not a single one
like,
that.
if we're talking about directors, I mean, number one for me will always be Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, you've mentioned that.
Will always be Christopher Nolan because that guy, bro. Like, I watched Avatar the other day, and they did like a sneak peek of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nuts.
Oh right, because he is doing the Odyssey. Right?
It's gonna be nuts. The Odyssey's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, wait. I think I saw the trailer for that when I was watching another. Not a trailer, but like just like a sneak peek thing again, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because they did like a teaser.
It was a teaser.
Anything.
Yeah. The
and
teaser is what I saw.
with the Avatar movie, they did like a sneak peek where it shows like the horse, the Trojan horse thing.
Right.
Right. That whole. I'm like that alone. I'm just like, bro, this movie's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what was the movie that I went to watch where I'm recalling all these things, but yeah, no, looking forward to that too. And then there's another director that I really like too. He's the one that made the Grand Budapest Hotel. Is it Wes Anderson?
Oh, Paul Thomas Anderson? No, not Paul Thomas. Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson. Yeah,
Wes Anderson.
I like his stuff too.
Grand Budapest Hotel is good. Someone that like rose in the ranks a lot for me is Denis Villeneuve. He did Dune and like Arrival and Enemy and
Arrivals.
Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, he did that. Okay, I liked Blade Runner 2049. I know it got a lot of flack. I liked it. I liked Arrivals too, or The Arrival. That's the one where they're like the aliens are writing messages and
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was like the whole like
Yeah. That was a really good movie too. I didn't like the one you were talking about, the very first one.
Dune.
Dune, yeah, dude. I fell asleep during Dune, man.
Freaking
Like,
love Dune.
I hate it.
I think Dune is probably like one of the like
really
Dune 1 and 2 craziest sci-fi movies, bro.
I absolutely hated Dune.
Really?
I was just like, I don't even know what the hell I'm watching anymore. Like, I just don't care. Like,
Bro, I thought it was amazing. I freaking loved it.
This is the thing. Like, this is the thing, man. This is like movies hit people in a different way, right? They're like, just that's just what it is. You either like it, or you don't like it. And like for me, it's just Dune just wasn't a thing. Right?
Really?
And I know these are like all these movies from the '80s that are like being remade now. Mad Max, I really liked, and that was like a movie from.
Yeah, I like Mad Max. I didn't like. I didn't like the prequel.
Which one?
The latest one they did.
Furiosa. Yeah. I only watched the first little bit of it. I should give it watch it in its entirety.
Bro, I tried. I was like, I got
right?
like 20 minutes into it. I'm just like, this ain't doing it for me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Mad Max with
Tom Hardy.
Well, that was
like
good.
Where he played like kind of like a like I also it's just like I didn't need to see a prequel of Furiosa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I liked her character. And honestly, she was kind of the main character for Mad Max.
Yeah,
if you really think about it.
And Charlize Theron I think in my eyes was like a better sort of.
Yeah, she did a way better job.
Way better.
And it's just like I didn't need to see your backstory. You already told me in the movie.
Yeah. This is just unnecessary. This is just them trying to milk more of that shit, right?
You honestly should have done a sequel. I didn't need to see a prequel.
Yeah, but that's what it is. But like, yeah, out of all these movies that are being remade, some of them hit, and some of them don't. But like, Dune wasn't really a big deal for me even back then.
I didn't even know anything about.
Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know anything about Dune. I walked into it like, all right, let me just watch it, and I was just like, yo, this is freaking blowing my mind.
Damn, really? And then, like that for you? Yeah.
I got really into it, and like, cause like Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya did such a, like.
That's what I liked even less. I just didn't grasp any of this stuff. Like I just wasn't.
And then I started to realize I'm like, oh, this is what Star Wars took from Dune. You know, that's when I realized, because I didn't know anything about Dune, and then I realized like as I'm watching it, I'm just like, oh, this is Darth Vader. And you know what I mean? And I'm just like, okay, like Star Wars took it from this, because Dune was before Star Wars. I'm pretty sure.
I can't even comment on it because again, if I didn't fall asleep during the movie, like I don't know, right? So,
yeah. I mean, fair enough. It wasn't some people's cup of tea, but I thought.
Oh no, all my the friends that dragged me to it, they loved it too.
Yeah.
Like they were like, and one of the girls like this is like her third or fourth time watching. I was like, what do you?
Honestly, I've watched it.
But then my other boy that was there too, he's just like, I didn't like it either, and I was like, all right, so like it's different for everybody, right? So.
Okay, all right. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. All right. So speaking of movies, I'm kind of gonna segue into asking you some stuff. Like, all right, we are
ask me now,
coming
or
to
you're
a
gonna
close. Huh?
You want to ask me now, or you're gonna ask me when the cameras start rolling?
They are rolling.
Oh, they're rolling. Okay, good. Wait,
did you want to take a break?
No. Go on.
Yeah. Shit, what was I gonna say? Okay, since we were speaking about movies and stuff like that, I want to ask you, like, we're also closing out 2025. When this launches, it'll probably be like the first or second week of the new year. What would you like consider, like, I guess maybe top 3, top 5 2025 movies?
I'm gonna have to bring up the list. Like, this is why we need like a laptop on the side or something.
I mean, I have my laptop there. I have
Or maybe bring
I
up.
have my top 3.
All right, then give me your top 3, and then
My top 3, number 1, Sinners. Sinners takes the bag for everything. Everything. It wins everything. If in my opinion, it wins everything. Number 2, Superman.
all right.
And then number 3, One Battle After Another.
I don't even know what that is.
It was the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Oh, okay. Damn. What is this? I have a list of movies that. What came out this year?
Did you not watch a movie in 2025?
Yo, I may have just watched it in passing, but like, for some reason, nothing was like jumping out to me. Like, nothing really jumped out to me this year that much.
I thought this was a great year for movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe by
Because
time.
like honorable mention, Predator Badlands. Like that was such a switch up for like the regular Predator movie, so I'll give it to them.
Damn. Like, is there somebody else in here? Bro, are you sure there's nobody else in here?
Huh? I mean,
Oh wait, no, I wouldn't say it was. Was it chapter 1 this year or last year?
bro, it was like 3 years ago. What are you talking about? It was so long ago.
Oh
they
my
did
God,
they're
man.
doing a prequel show. You're talking about this Welcome to Derry. That's what.
Yo, forget I said anything. Alright, forget I said anything.
I think it came out in 2018, 2017.
Yo, I'm just. Yeah,
That's
as you can
almost
tell,
9
bro.
years
As you can
ago.
tell, I have no idea what year it is. What's going on? I got nothing. Oh my god. Okay, damn. So Sinners, bro. I honestly don't think I watched any movies this year.
All right, so I guess it's safe to say that you don't have a movie ranking.
Yeah, maybe just
All right,
give me your. Like, let's just talk about yours. Oh wait. Oh no, John Wick 4 didn't come out this year either,
No.
right? But Ballerina came out this year.
yeah, Ballerina was pretty decent.
Which I didn't watch it, but I want to watch it.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
All right, so clearly our host doesn't have a ranking.
I don't deserve to be here.
I don't think he's watched
I don't
the movie
deserve to
in
be here.
2025.
You know what? Everybody in this podcast is like, they're like, what does this guy do? What does he do that he doesn't have time to watch the subject matter they
Yo,
talk about on this
you're an
podcast?
outdoors guy, okay? Or that, or you watch the most obscure anime known to man.
That's it, man. If I'm not traveling, I'm just watching something nonsensical. But I did want to see this. I don't know if it's gonna like it is this year, right? The Knives Out mystery movies or whatever.
It did the I think
the third one came out. Yeah,
just
I watched the
recently.
first two. I still need to watch this one, but
I watched the first one.
you didn't like it. Eh?
I didn't.
I really like. I like when Daniel Craig does something out of like the James Bond kind of.
I am not the biggest Daniel Craig fan.
Really?
Yeah, to
Damn.
be honest. Like
I feel like he's versatile. Like there's a horror movie he did once too, where like I think his kids like died.
beyond Bond, I haven't really like
not
yeah.
you're kind of okay.
Like he's a good Bond. Don't get me wrong. He's
He was
good
I
James
thought he was a
Bond.
great Bond.
Casino Royale was such a switch up.
Yeah,
to,
I
like-
thought he was a phenomenal James Bond. But I also like after seeing some of his range doing like slightly more like less serious roles, like well, they're still serious, but like he has like a bit of a comedic side to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought like the whole Knives Out series was
Yeah,
it was great
Like,
with him. in
I
it.
watched the first one and like I just couldn't get into it. I don't know the mystery thing.
This is exactly what I was saying, man. It's just the movies hit everybody different, right?
Yeah.
Like we're like Dune did something for you, and like the opposite with the Knives Out stuff, right? So
yeah, Knives Out was just I even tried to watch the second one. I was like I put it on for like 5 minutes. And I'm like yeah, I'm done with this. Like
okay, so this is still me trying to figure out what's worth watching. 20.
all right, fine. Let me switch it up.
Switch
all
up the
right?
topic, man. I'm sorry, bro. I got nothing. I really should have done some research.
I gave my ranking. All right, for everybody wondering, Sinners, Superman, One Battle After Another. Those 3 movies, you cannot go wrong. All 3 are great movies in their own right. A lot of people are saying that One Battle After Another is better than Sinners. I wholeheartedly disagree. Like I think they're saying that just because it's the most recent, but Sinners is the best movie by far this year, and for the previous years too.
Damn, that's hell of a review, man.
Which leads into
I watch it. I'm just like, I didn't find it to be that good.
which leads into my next question of like, your best like movie theater experiences, because like I'm starting to like with this whole new wave of like everything becoming streaming, Netflix about to buy Warner Brothers, that kind of stuff, where like a lot of things are like the theater going experience. I feel like
needs to be there.
It's not getting revitalized. Like Christopher Nolan is a diehard theater. Like you need to like movies are meant for theaters.
Yeah.
TV shows is meant for TV, right? And before, because like I was always like, I want to save my money. Let me just watch it on my TV. But now like I'm leaning into the whole theater experience. And there's just some movies that are meant to be watched in theaters. And like, so I just wanted to ask you, is there any movies that you feel like that, where it's just like, it's supposed to be in the theater, the experience it gave you was amazing?
So
like, because I have a few like that.
No, like, but then for me, some of these things might be because how I experienced it, like, because I watched Jurassic Park 2 in theaters, and that's because it was one of the first movies that my dad took us to, right, like as a whole family. Mm-hmm. So that was great for me. But like recently, the ones that like I'm thankful I watched it in theaters. Oppenheimer had to be in theaters.
That has to be a theater.
Had to be a theater movie. Top Gun Maverick. That was for me the theater.
See, I didn't watch that in theaters, and I was disappointed because I'm like, I watched it regularly, and it was like it didn't hit. But I'm like, if I probably saw this in like IMAX, it would have been amazing.
It was the sound and everything that it captured, like, man, it makes you really want to be a fighter pilot yourself. So that movie was excellent in theaters too.
All right, so Jurassic Park 2, Top Gun 2, anything else?
That I watched in theaters? Like 300 when I watched it in theaters was really good. Oh, what else did I watch in theaters? Some of the movies are obscure, but like, I don't know, the theater just made it feel better. Like, and you're gonna be like, yo, what the hell are you talking about? But the latest Jurassic Park Rebirth, I know it wasn't a great movie for people.
Watch it.
Yeah, a lot of people are like hate on it, but like I felt like some of the scenes did well in theaters. Of course, the movie made little sense, like for a lot of the parts of it.
I feel like a lot of it was just ScarJo star power.
Yeah, and it was just like if you're a Jurassic Park fan, it was just great to see these things back on the big screen, right? Like, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of like continuity errors, just things that didn't make sense.
Oh, really? Like that. So they did like a bad job with it.
It was just a lot of it was just you knew going in this was gonna be a very campy, very bad.
Did they even explain why like the Chris Pratt guy is not in it anymore?
No, this is just a completely different, like, you have your island.
Like, forget all the other characters.
Yeah, forget any of this. Like, yeah, it's just there's Jurassic Park, like the lab was in. Now they're just sending a bunch of mercenaries out there to like do something. I forget. See, that's all bad it was. I don't even remember what exactly they're doing. They were like collecting DNA samples for something.
Okay. But the theater experience was good. To see dinosaurs.
Yeah, to see dinosaurs again. I mean, like they had this the new mutated dinosaur thing. I felt like the fear factor was there with this thing, but it was just like you could have done this with like any dinosaur, right? Like you didn't have to make this a mutant kind of thing. Just give me the what is the one they had in the last Chris Pratt version of it, the Giga something saurus. Like
where it was like a mix between raptor and like Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, but this was an actual dinosaur that actually existed. It wasn't a mutant, right? Like the Giganotosaurus or whatever. Like that's a real dinosaur, right?
Oh,
but,
okay.
But I'm like, yeah, make that the dinosaur for the movie and like do these same like these scary scenes, but use this thing, right? Like the tension build was there for some of this thing. Like there was a part where like you just see like the silhouette and like the fog or something of this giant thing, and it just like walks by, and I was just like, yo, you could have done this with the actual dinosaur, right? Like, there's ways to make this scary, and there's a lot of video games that are capturing this a lot more. Like, I do this thing where I like sit around and I just watch like walkthroughs of like indie games and stuff like this. And there's one that was like very similar to the whole Jurassic Park premise. It's like a theme park for dinosaurs, and you go in there and like this person whoever made this game.
Oh, I think I've seen clips of that.
Yeah, it was a great game, man. And I'm just like, you can build up the tension with a dinosaur movie, but like they're not doing it. They just keep like throwing money at it and try to throw action scenes in there. I'm like, no, give us fear, right? Like, give us what Alien Isolation the game did, but give that to us in like real life, right?
Okay.
But yeah, in terms of I'm gonna have to think about like the rest of the movies I watched. There's been a lot. Like Ninja Assassin, I watched in theaters too. Like
Which?
Ninja Assassin, like I watched.
Ninja
but these are
Assassin
like
was-
campy movies, but like they just
It wasn't like something crazy, but just the action aesthetic
yeah
was like
yeah
next
the aesthetic
level.
was great on a bigger screen. But like okay, give me your movies, man. Like,
I
let's hear
mean,
that.
okay, for me, it's like what you talked about first. Like with me, my dad took me to this, and like Spider-Man, like with Tobey Maguire. Like my dad took me to that, and like that's honestly, I think, my first memory of like going to a theater. I'm pretty sure I've been taken to a theater before, but like that, I remember like walking out of the theater, and I was like, "What did I just watch?" You know what I
No,
mean?
man,
Like
the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies were. They really did.
they
do
were
something
special.
Like, yeah,
bro.
they were special.
Like
yeah.
I've rewatched them, and it's like it's so campy and it's so hilarious, but it's like it was just perfect for that era.
But I feel like, do you feel like it doesn't hold anymore? Like I feel like
No, it still holds.
It still holds,
but
right?
it's totally like the drop. Like it's not realistic in any sense. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Where
yeah.
like these other movies we're seeing, there's like a sense of realism. But if you watch that, you can just tell it's all campy.
yeah,
You're
and you're
right.
right. It's because of that time, right?
Of
Like,
that time, the way they did things, and it was also like, the funniest thing about watching the Tobey Maguire ones is freaking Mary Jane's character,
Oh.
because she is like honestly despicable in my eyes. Like when you really like look at the bare bones of her character and what they made her do, it's just like, yo, like. One, you come from like a broken home, because like she's the girl
The
next
house
door,
next- yeah.
where like the dad's like all abusive or whatever like that,
Yeah.
right? Clearly, like Peter Parker has feelings for Mary Jane, but like, like she's about to get assaulted, and Spider-Man saves her, who's a random dude, and she ends up kissing him.
Yeah,
Right? It's just like, yo, but you've been flirting with another guy. All right, so okay, cool. But then also, rather than like, you also get with the guy's best friend, and start to play between that.
I actually
like,
forgot. Like, did she know he liked her the whole time? Or?
bro, like, yo, people know, man. Like,
I don't know, bro. I don't know what goes through a woman's mind, bro.
Like, yo, like he didn't make it like oblivious. Like he always tried, and it was just like, yo, like also it's just like of a friend group, you get with the guy's best friend. Like,
I don't even know why I'm trying to justify this person.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she gets with Harry. It's just like, yo, like, and the thing is, it was also like a huge disservice to the Mary Jane character, because she's not like that at all. You know what I mean? She's like more of like she's more like the Rock to Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, I felt like she was like from what I remember in
Like-
the '90s cartoon, like how she used to call like Peter like "Hey Tiger" and like this,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
this
yeah.
and that. Like I felt like she was a little bit more wild in the cartoon and stuff too. Maybe not like
She
in the
was
comics.
wild in the cartoons, but she was always loyal.
That's true. Yeah.
Like,
Wait,
she
didn't
was
she
always,
die
like-
in the damn cartoon? Like,
Huh?
didn't she die in the cartoon?
She dies in the cartoons.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Like she always ride or die. She never mess around like that. Like, like the Mary Jane of this one was just.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like the Gwen Stacy of the Andrew Garfield is more of a Mary Jane than Mary Jane.
Oh, yeah. Gwen Stacy was. She also died, right? Yeah.
she
Oh,
died.
that was
Yeah,
the epic.
she
That was
died,
the scene,
guys.
right? Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
So that's one. Another one for me. Lord of the Rings: Two Towers.
Oh, you watched these?
I
things
watched that in
theaters, eh?
theater.
Okay.
Like this was like, I think like grade 8. I think it was like a friend's birthday party. I was never like a Lord of the Rings fan. Like I watched the first one with like my parents, Blockbuster night, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, cool. Because the first movie looked pretty boring, right? And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I watched the second one in theaters, and I was just like, this is masterpiece at the highest level. Like, yo, because like Two Towers, I still stand that like between the 3 movies, Two Towers is the second one is the best one.
Okay.
Like way better than the first, way better than the third.
I think I gotta watch it. Like I've watched all the Lord of the Rings. I just don't remember all of them. properly.
I've done the trilogy a few times. Like, so yeah, that was a crazy movie going experience for me, because I was just like, because I've never seen an epic movie of that scale before on a theater screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we've seen movies, whatever, but like there's never been epicness like Lord of the Rings
And I think
before that.
Yeah, and I think that was the issue with like my movie going experiences. It was never like you weren't going knowing that this director was gonna put out something amazing. You were just going.
Yeah,
for, like,
especially because at that time you're kids. You don't know.
You kids,
I didn't
they got half
any-
price Tuesdays. And
I don't
stuff
know
like
any
that.
backstory. I don't know. Like I didn't even know Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I barely remember the first one when I watched the second one.
That's the thing. Yeah. So
You know, at that time, you're just a kid. You're just watching whatever's like enjoyment, and then after watching it, I was just like, yo, this is like, I can't believe I didn't like the first one. It gave me so much more appreciation for the first one after watching the second.
got it.
Like, and then after that, honestly, Sinners. Sinners.
You really love this movie.
Because like when I talk about a theater experience, I went to watch it in 70 millimeter IMAX, so it's like a little bit bigger, and like the way he shot it was like super widescreen, so it was like widescreen, and then like I just remember a moment when like it was widescreen the entire movie, and then all of a sudden it goes full screen, and it just shows like a shot of like rolling clouds, and I audibly gasped because I was just like, yo, this is crazy. Like,
Okay.
Cause like the aesthetic of it, right? And like I'm also a very big like when you know how we talked about Cowboy Bebop, where like music
Yeah,
hand in
or it
hand with
matters.
the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Sinners, like the music was elevated the movie so much, right? And then like the person that composed it is also like big in the music industry, right? He helped, like he works with Childish Gambino a lot. Like he did a lot of Childish Gambino's music, who I'm also a big fan of.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, and it's like some like Johan, he's like some Dutch dude or something like that. Like he's a European guy.
Yeah.
And like the music alone elevated it, and then you had the aesthetic and the way he played with widescreen to full screen. It with the 70 millimeter, it made such a huge like impact. That's why I mean, like, your theater experience, like Sinners won't hold up as well if you don't watch it with that, because he shot with 70 millimeter in mind, right?
Yeah,
like, because his thing was ultra wide.
So you're saying like it wouldn't really do the same thing if I watched it?
It
Like,
definitely won't. Like it's still a good movie, but you have to have that, like because he uses it so strategically, where it's like when it's wide, it's like perfectly framed.
Yeah.
To like be on the subject, and then it just like very key moments of the movie, it just opens up and you just see so much more, and like
And wait, Christopher Nolan did the same thing with Oppenheimer though, right? Like, was it switching?
Christopher, like he did do 70 millimeter and stuff like that, but he didn't utilize the ultra wide to full screen at that level.
Okay.
Like the way Ryan Coogler did it, you can tell it was strategically done. Like each like full screen was meant to be done that way.
Right. Yeah.
Like it was meant to be like, oh, you're like locked in, and then all of a sudden it just like there's just so much information thrown at your eyes because it goes full screen.
Got it. So I have a wait. So anything else on your list? before I jump
The
into-
only other thing that I would mention is a Christopher Nolan movie, because you were talking about it. Dunkirk. Dunkirk is only meant for the theater.
See, this is what I was gonna say, because I watched it after. I did watch Dunkirk and I didn't like it, but
Yeah.
like you said, like these
I
are probably
haven't watched it since.
yeah.
Like I didn't watch it because when I was in the theater, I jumped, bro. Like because he made the gunshots so realistic. I honestly thought I was getting shot at.
Damn, yeah. So, speaking of like war, like yeah, I think war movies are meant to be watched in theaters. I really wished I watched Fury in theaters. Like, I wish I watched Fury.
That's
in
one I
theaters.
definitely missed out on too.
Yeah,
Because like that was such a like I remember watching that, and I like randomly watched it. I didn't know anything about it.
Me too. And I was just like, oh, okay, fine. And I wasn't even watching it for like, I'm like, oh, Shia LaBeouf. This is like coming off like Transformers and all
Yeah,
that. And
yeah,
it's like,
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, Shia
Yeah, I
LaBeouf's
watched
in
it
it.
for him,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let's see what this is. Dude, every one of those characters won me over though. Like,
Bro, Shia LaBeouf, John Bernthal,
yeah,
Logan Lerman,
yeah,
Brad Pitt
great cast.
is
This
a
movie had a
stacked
phenomenal cast. Like, whoever the kid was, I don't know what his name is.
and then Logan Lerman.
Yeah, Logan
Lerman,
yeah.
and Michael Pena. Michael Pena.
Yes,
is like,
he was good too.
Sick.
This was a phenomenal cast, phenomenal movie, and like some of those scenes I know would have hit in theaters. Like the right after they come out of having like lunch at the two girls' houses and stuff, and the whole building just gets blown up.
Yeah.
That the whole thing where they're marching behind the tanks and like that long field and like all that
Bro,
stuff.
the final battle itself,
That was crazy
where they're
too.
like hunkered in.
Yeah.
And just stuck at a crossroads, just bang, bang, bang. Like
yeah, that was a phenomenal movie. So that kind of makes you transition to my other question. Like, what movie do you wish you watched in theaters? Like, and it could be like something old before your time too. Like, it doesn't matter.
If it was before my time, old. Oh, probably like. I mean, I've talked about this before. Princess Mononoke IMAX. I really hate that. But I would say probably like, maybe like Back to the Future.
Okay.
I feel like that would have been like really fun.
Damn. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to go here.
You know? Like, because no, I'm thinking about times when I wasn't alive, or you know what I mean, where it's just like, Back to the Future was such a great trilogy too.
Honestly, I haven't like. I know I'd probably like it. I haven't seen any of it though, but like
I think it still holds up.
Really?
For a movie from the 80s, I think it still holds up. Back to the Future was great. But hold on, let me think about this more. What about you?
Yeah, so for me, like anybody that knows me knows I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. So I wish I saw the first one in theaters. Just there's certain movies where you can watch it on Netflix or watch it just at home, and you can already tell that this would have been great on the big screen because of the things they did. Like, I understood why The Shining had such a, following behind it after watching it, right? Because like some of those shots are like super unnerving. Like when the kid's like tricycling through the hallways and stuff, and like the camera angle's down here, and like it's just a very long scene. It's just following one shot, right? I'm just like, it's getting a little bit unnerving because every time he turns a corner, you're just kind of getting a little like, yo, what the fuck is behind this corner, right? So that was a movie I wish I watched in theaters, and the Jurassic Park for the same reason, because I watch video after video of them dissecting this movie to figure out like why it's one of the greatest like movies, right? So I think one of the things they said was like Steven Spielberg would like shoot things from like underneath the character's point of view, so it makes the dinosaur look bigger in the frame too, right? Like, because it's like looking down at you, right? Like things like that. But when like they give you the false sense of like, you might be better than the dinosaurs, like when Dennis Nerdy was like with the that thing that has the frills and shoots the poison at you.
Yeah.
When he first runs into that dinosaur, like you're seeing it from eye level, it's a small thing. But then they switch it up when it's in the car with them and about to attack him. It's down here now, so it looks bigger and menacing. So I'm just like, yo, these are genius things that this guy did, right?
Okay.
So
I can agree with that.
So that's why I wish I watched it on a bigger screen to make that a little bit more intimidating for you when you're watching it, right? There was a lot of build up, a lot of tension and stuff like that. So
yeah, I'm trying to think of some other ones. I know Back to the Future's one. Just because I watched the other two in the theaters, Batman Begins.
Yeah,
I would have loved to see that in the theater.
That's funny. I think I did watch Batman Begins in theaters. Same thing. My dad took me. I can't believe I forgot about that. I think we watched it just on a whim because like my dad also took me to watch the George Clooney Batman thing.
No way.
Yeah, so
Bat nipples.
Yeah. So I didn't pay attention to that back then, but the jokes started falling. I think I was like maybe like 12 or 13 at the time that we watched it.
A long time ago.
Yeah, so like it was it was the right amount of campy that you needed back then too, because I was coming off of watching like Batman the animated series on like Saturday mornings and stuff like that. So I was just like, I didn't even mind that. Arnold Schwarzenegger was butchering the Mr. Freeze and Uma Thurman.
You didn't know any better.
Yeah, I didn't know any better. I was just like, this is a comic book movie. I'm like, this is great.
And
I love
Arnold
this.
Schwarzenegger had star power then, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And some, all the banter and stuff was like hilarious for me. Like when like Robin was saying some shit to George Clooney as Batman, he's like, "This is why Superman works alone," right? Like I was like, "This is all funny," right? Like, and I was like, "This is great." So then I think that for that same reason, like my dad's like, "Oh, this new Batman movie, let's go watch it." And like I didn't know a lot of people were actually watching it. We just watched it because it was Batman. But I was looking at this and I was like, "This is gonna be like a really good movie." Like, and then next thing you know, it comes out with like a trilogy. And
bro, I didn't even know of Christopher Nolan then.
Nobody did.
Like
right?
I just watched it. Like Batman Begins, I also just watched it. I was just like,
a lot of people just watched it.
This is the era of like, forgive me, my torrenting days. Right? Way back when streaming was never a thing.
Yeah.
People used to, sail the seas and pirate stuff. And I was like, all right, Batman Begins, let me watch it. And I'm just like, like
it was
Christopher Nolan killed it. I didn't even know he was a director like that. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like I feel like some of these things you saw the greatness in them before they even started. John Wick is another one. Like these first movies are like obscure, like not obscure, but like you just didn't see it. Like you watched it just because like okay, let me just give it a shot, right? And then like you watch and you're like, yeah, this is gonna grow into something great.
Yeah.
So Batman Begins was like one of those things.
At that point, that's when I started to like look into like the people behind the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then I saw like who was running it, and just like, oh, the director is like has been in the action industry for like the longest time. Like he's been coordinating almost all the best scenes we've been seeing.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me like. It's not all directors. Like I wouldn't give the same praise to, like Michael Bay, for example.
Michael Bay had his time. Like his best era was Bad Boys and Transformers.
Yeah, but not even the rest of them. Like, I think I just literally liked the first one, and then like everything else is just.
Yeah, bro. But the first Transformers
Was a great movie, yeah, and then it just went downhill from there.
Something crazy, like.
Yeah, but it's just I guess it was just because we're seeing these things for the first time on the big screen, and they were paying attention to like how these things are generated.
I also remember how he released, like how he built up the first Transformers, where it was like zero spoilers, and he just did little teasers where he'd barely show the machines.
Yeah.
So that when you go into the movie to watch it, everybody was just like, "Yo, what?"
Yeah. What I didn't like as these movies went on is like the focus kept on going more on like the American military and stuff like that. And I was just like, don't act like our military stands a chance for like these like, advanced like robotic things. I was like, just stop, stop trying to like put it like.
What did you like the latest one with not the animated one, the one with like
the Beast ones?
Yeah.
I liked the bad guy in it because he was ruthless, right? Like Scourge or something.
Scourge,
Scar, yeah, whatever it was. Like I really like when he killed like one of those, not Optimus, but like it was another ape one. I forget what his name was. But like he murks him.
Oh the gorilla dude.
When he murks him, he takes his like emblem and like just sears it on himself and stuff. I was like, this was a good villain. I didn't like it overall. Like
I didn't mind it. I thought the whole G.I. Joe thing at the end was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't expecting that.
That was their expanded universe thing. Like Hasbro was really trying to pull a Marvel.
I really thought they were like, oh, this is the birth of like the original Sector 7 Transformers. I thought that's what they were gonna do to like tie it in, right? And then they're just like, no, it's G.I. Joe. I was like, what? Like, this is like, where did you get G.I. Joe in all this?
I mean, this is when everybody was trying to like. Didn't you hear about like this dark universe thing that Universal was doing, where like they had the Tom Cruise mummy?
Oh yeah, that failed so hard.
Yeah. But this is at a time.
The only thing they got going for them is the MonsterVerse, which is like Godzilla and King Kong.
Even that got convoluted and terrible for me, and I don't think that was Universal.
Honestly, they're not good movies, but they're fun to watch.
That's all it is. It's
I like.
It's just mind-numbing nonsense. Yeah,
it's just fun to watch. For me, I'm not looking for anything.
Yeah.
Godzilla and King Kong is just fun to watch. I just want to see freaking big monsters go at it.
But that's what I mean. Like, see, that was the case like a lot of movies where with Jurassic Park Rebirth, like you knew it wasn't gonna make you think, or maybe you're just there to watch like dinosaurs kill people and stuff like that, right? So. Yeah, you just know what you're getting into. That's what I mean. But like, I wasn't a fan of that dark universe. And again, this is Hasbro trying to create. Don't be surprised if they try to. No, wait, Power Rangers is Bandai, right?
Yeah. Power Rangers is Saban.
Oh right, sorry. So they would never.
And they tried, which honestly, like they did. What did you think of that Power Rangers? I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't like it, but. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I didn't like it. I thought they were focusing like they were trying to make the teenage angst part seem so much worse than it actually was. Like, oh, like the Yellow Ranger. Oh, I might be a lesbian and everybody's against me.
Yeah, I expect that from Power Rangers. Like they were gonna do that inclusive stuff. Like they were.
I really wish they didn't. And then
I 100 expected that.
I didn't like the suits. The only winning factor for me in that whole thing was Bryan Cranston. That's it. I thought he made a very like.
I don't mind the guy. So the main guy is the guy from Stranger Things too.
The one that played Red Ranger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even as a character, I didn't mind him either. Every other Ranger, I hated them.
The autistic one, the blue kid.
All of them.
You didn't like him either.
He was the black guy, right? That played the Blue Ranger. Yeah, I didn't like him. I thought the one that was playing the Black Ranger was just. Like, what was that? What was that as a character? He was just like cocky all the time, or like just being an absolute weirdo. And then the other, like, I don't even know anything about the Pink Ranger. I don't remember her at all. And the Yellow Ranger was just like this brooding, angry person because she's,
that was she's the singer, right? Becky G or
whatever it is, like just unrealized sexuality. And I'm like, God, give it a rest, man. You're here to fight aliens and stuff. Like, I don't care about these things, right? Like, but yeah, Red Ranger, I was happy with it. And I was happy with Bryan Cranston because, like, Zordon, you knew very little about him, like, in the Power Rangers show. It was just, like, a floating head in the thing.
Yeah.
But this, like, Bryan Cranston really sold me on, like, I was a Red Ranger before, and, like, I couldn't save my team. And then he had to kind of, like, accept that, like, you're not in charge anymore. Give it to, like, have faith in this other person to sort of run this Ranger team, right? Like.
Yo, did you ever watch that one on YouTube, like, before this whole Power Ranger thing?
Yes, I did.
The dark fan.
It was that Indian director, or whatever his name, Ari something, like, I don't know.
Yeah, and it was, like, I think they got some of like the original Power Ranger characters too to act in it.
I think they might, but
it was, bro. That one was sick.
He should have actually
I really thought it was like, all right, like because it kind of revitalized things a bit. I really thought they were gonna go with that kind of direction.
Because it wasn't just like the characters and like the thing that fell off. It was just the suit designs. The Megazord I hated. I absolutely hated them. I don't even remember the Megazord. Yeah, I hated what they did with Goldar. The girl that played Rita was fine, but
Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah, but like I was like,
she's the one that directed it, I think.
No, she directed that.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was her. It was her.
Yeah,
movie.
but like that movie did a very big disservice. But like, I liked the promotional material leading up to the movie. Like I remember seeing the poster in Cineplex when you're like, coming soon and everything, like on the wall. And it was just them standing on top of their car with like the lightning bolt and it's like together we are more. And I was like, okay, this is like, it was great promotional material, but then once you got to the movie, you're like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Like,
my favorite Power Rangers though will always be the Mighty Morphin movie one with the
Ivan Ooze or whatever.
Okay,
yeah, Ivan Ooze. Yeah.
I watched that. I had that on VHS. I watched that religiously, bro.
That was like, a lot of the original Power Ranger stuff was. It was Wild Force was sick because what they had, it was almost like they had their Megazord stuff, but they had like other like animals, and they turned into weapons so you could add on to your Megazord, right? And I thought that was a sick idea to do something like that.
But I fell off after Mighty Morphin. I fell off.
You fell off?
I fell off. Yeah.
I think I watched almost.
I think the only thing I watched after that is they had that special where they brought like every Red Ranger.
Oh, Forever Red, yeah. That was Wild Force, yeah.
Where they brought every Red Ranger into the series.
Yeah,
like a special.
Yeah. That was good too, and they brought back all the actors too, right? Like Jason. No, what's his name?
Jason Lee.
What's Tommy David. David. Who's the Green Ranger that?
Tommy.
Yeah, but what was his actual name?
No. I think Oliver. Jason Oliver.
No. God, what the hell is his name?
Green Ranger. Tommy Oliver is his fictional name.
Yeah.
Jason David Lee. Jason David Frank.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But he passed, didn't he?
Yeah, he passed away. But
rough stuff.
Yeah, but they even brought back the original Red Ranger and everything like that, and all the Red Rangers from all the previous. It was a pretty sick thing. But
that was a good episode. That was a good crossover episode.
But did you catch like the bad guys were like literally the suits from like Beetleborgs and stuff? Like, I don't know if you caught that.
I just remember seeing that lineup. I'm like, all right, this is cool.
Yeah. No, that was a great episode. But yeah, no, a lot of the following seasons after Mighty Morphin were good. Like Zeo wasn't bad. Turbo was good too. And I think Lost Galaxy, like it was Space and then Lost Galaxy. But whatever.
Yeah. All right, you really know your Power Rangers.
Even like, bro, we were too poor to afford cable, so we were on the 4th floor of our building, and I had to run down to the 3rd or 2nd floor where this other guy lived, because they had cable, and I just run in there and watch it before we had to run off to school. Just like that's how bad it was, man. And
run off to school, so you'd watch it in the morning.
You watch it in the morning, yeah.
Dang. But my morning show, this is mad weird, was actually, do you remember Archie's Weird Mysteries? It would be like 7:30, you get to catch it, and then you have to run to school. School started
that was a good show, though. That was a good fucking show.
I love wacky shows like that. Archie's Weird Mysteries, and then there was like that other Canadian show.
Martin Mystery?
Martin Mystery?
No,
Martin Mystery, Martin Mystery was sick.
You know, they had So my sister used to watch Totally Spies, and I was like, yo, stop wasting our time watching this shit. But then they had a crossover episode with Totally Spies and Martin Mystery, and I was like, what is happening? And I was like, what is happening here? But yeah, good shows back then.
All right. I think we can close this
episode.
Close this episode out. Yeah. What do I want to say?
Yo, bro, it's on you, man. So before we go, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Anyways, okay, yeah, you know what? Everybody, thanks for watching. I'm pretty sure this episode comes out in the new year. So happy New Year to everyone. Happy holidays. And thanks for joining. Like, comment, subscribe. Please let us know if there's anything you want to see or hear or read about or anything like that. Thank you.